Viewers and subscribers, welcome back again. This is still BVI Channel 1, where we tell you undiluted truth. But I don't know how true this video I'm bringing to you is about Kenyan youth chasing their political elites to the point that they have to run into the bush to have their meal. Now, let me tell you, Nigerian people, that the Kenyans have continued to inspire not just Nigerians, but the rest of African countries to rise up against bad governance. This is unbroken spirit of the Kenyan people.
Gentry with others from before court, we created disturbance in a manner likely to cause a breach of peace by yelling, shouting, and attempt to disrupt the photo shooting session by the Cabinet Secretary, National Treasury, and Economic Planning and his delegates. Is it true or not true? Julius, is it true or not true?
Okay, I don't want to betray my concerns.
Can you respond first to what you're doing? Is it true or not true? You'll be given time.
It's true. And as I said, I don't want to betray my concerns. I'm ready to do anything to see change in this country. I'm ready to die for freedom. I'm ready to die for justice. I'm ready to die for equality. We cannot continue living as slaves in our own country, in the land of our fathers, the land where our fathers bled and died to free this nation from the shackles of colonialism. Colonialism never really ended in this country. Even in this court, they use colonial penal codes, colonial laws. That is why I cannot get justice in a court of law. I want to speak myself. I realize that there comes an existential moment in time when you must speak for yourself. Nobody else can do it for you. I am tired. I'm so sick and tired of living as a slave in my own country. And I'll say this a lot of times, many times, and I'm going to do so many things, so many actions to bring change into this country. We cannot continue to be ruled like this. Being ruled by sick people, by mad people, by liars and thieves and criminals. These are the people who are in power in Kenya, in Africa. That is the situation we are living in. That is kind of life we are living in. That's why people are dying and nobody cares. Poor people are suffering, nobody cares. So I don't know what's the role of the government. I don't know. I want to know today, what's the role of the government? To protect the people or to kill the people? Or to make the people suffer? I think we have failed our people. The government has failed, everybody has failed. We have also failed ourselves. I don't know, my concerns will not allow me to keep silent. And at any time, at any moment. I don't know whether this is going to come up anywhere, but we must have this debate. We must have this conversation. We cannot continue living in fear. I see a lot of fear in this country, a lot of fear in the courts. Just yesterday we saw a magistrate who was shot by a police officer. I want to speak, my dear friends. I want to speak because when you try to tell me to keep silent, my heart is burning. You know, it's burning because of this country. Because for 60 years we have been living like we are not human beings, like we are half human beings. We are considered like children of a lesser God. Now, this cannot continue. It cannot continue in any way. We are ruled by a minority that does not care for the interests of the majority. Politicians are liars and thieves. And they have stolen our freedom, they have stolen our minds, they have stolen our land, they have stolen our future. Politicians are established in lies and failed promises. We are victims of lies and failed promises, deferred hopes and blasted dreams for 60 years. I don't know what will happen. I don't know whether you're going to sentence me. I'm ready to be sentenced for 100 years. But I'm going to keep speaking the truth until the day I leave this world. We cannot continue living like this. My dear friends, we must resist. Resistance is the only way for this country, for Africa. People are dying everywhere. Even in Congo, people are suffering and we are silent. I don't know. We have failed as human beings. We have completely failed as human beings. We are on a test as human beings. I don't know why we call ourselves Christians. I don't know why we call ourselves educated people, civilized people. We are not. We are not civilized at all. We are stupid. And this stupidity is taking a toll on this country. Too much toll. It's so bad. It's too bad. It's too bad. We cannot continue living like this. The government must get out of the people.
But on his behalf, Your Honor, is...
Can you imagine that? I was almost shedding tears listening to that man talk to them directly, even in the face of persecution. I was wondering what that man was trying to let him, maybe to calm him down, or maybe to ask him to stop speaking in the court. He doesn't care about the outcome of the judgment of the court by the very people who had made the lives of their people miserable. Now to Nigerians who have passed through worse situation than that of the Kenyans, you are afraid. You are afraid of your own shadows. You are afraid of people who have made your lives miserable. You are afraid of the system that is determined to make your lives a living hell. It is good that we're seeing this coming from Kenyan. But when will it be the turn of Nigerians to rise up against bad governance? To say enough is enough. To demand the reverse of the fuel subsidy, which we all know that up to today, they are still paying that fuel subsidy. Oh yes, it is a scam to say you have taken away fuel subsidy and hacked up the fuel prices, which has invariably caused untold hardship to Nigerian people, causing inflation. Yet, we are hearing that the fuel subsidy is still being paid. Are we talking about increasing the factors of production, the rate of electricity tariff, which is the soul and heartbeat of production in any country? You've increased the tariff. You've increased the suffering of the people. You've increased the taxes. You've not made any provision for public utilities like schools, like hospitals. We're no longer talking about security, and yet Nigerians are behaving like all is well. The question is, when will it be the turn of Nigerians to wake up and say enough is enough? You are looking for who is going to mobilize you. You are looking for a set out date where you will be asked to come out and start protesting, where somebody will start organizing you, when people who have orchestrated bad governance against you are out there doing damages and they are not matching break. You are waiting for somebody to mobilize you. Just continue waiting. We'll all wait and see who is going to survive it. But I just hope that Nigerians one day will rise up and overcome their fear, because that is the biggest enemy of Nigerian people, and also overcome and break down the walls of ethnicity and religious bigotry. And that is the truth. Let me just keep it at that and have you think about this, what the Kenyans have done. What's your take on it? Drop it in the comment section. Bye bye for now, but don't forget to share it.